So guys, if any of you are involved with any of these things I'm about to explain, and what I mean by involved is, let's say you have a partner, a significant other, a friend, friends, or family that try to do these things to you, you might want to think twice about that relation with that person. And you might want to think about getting out and cutting them off, because this kind of stuff, guys, does not change. It does not get better. Narcissists will continue to live in their fantasy of how they think things are, of how they think relationships should be, their needs, their wants, their desires, and stuff of this nature. But who are you to tell them how it goes, right? Who are you to tell them? That's how they think. Well, I'm different, is what they're going to say. Well, you can be different and delusional all you want, and you can live that way, but they will have to come to a very harsh reality one day, whether it be right now, whether it be later on, but it's going to be very harsh, and their lives are basically ruined. Because the way they have relationships or friendships or anything, it's just false. The way they view people is just false. It's just not correct. Like, what are you doing? How could you think possibly that things are supposed to operate that way? It is far from healthy. It is abusive. But they don't see through their own BS, because that's how their fucking brains are wired, guys. So I'm going to explain the ultimate goal of a narcissistic abuser. And sit tight, because this is going to hit. And a lot of you guys are probably in these situations yourselves. So you might want to think about getting out after this. The ultimate goal is to separate you from your true self. That is a narcissist's ultimate goal. There is no such thing as you having your own independence. How dare you live life without them? How dare you be your own person without them? All they want to do, bro, is get in here. They want to get in your head, and they want to live in your head rent free. Why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing that? You should be doing this. You should be doing that. How can you not see where I'm coming from? Da 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 da. It's just these constant things. It's these constant criticisms, and your head is just like pinballing to the point where you can't even think for yourself anymore, because they're just at you all the time. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Da 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 da. It's just constant. And this in itself will actually peel you away from your true self, because that's all you hear. That's all you experience with them. That's all you're going through. And then you're in a trauma bond. They are trapping you in their trauma. That's what they're doing. They are not well up here. And you having your own independence is a threat to them. It is a threat, and we are about to get further into this. They are too self-centered to allow you to have your own uniqueness. They view your independence as rejection, pretty much. They see you being yourself. They see you happy. They see you confident. They see you doing your thing. And they view that as rejection. How dare him? How dare her just have this much independence and happiness? I just gotta do something now to get in their head, to cause drama, to pick a fight, to do something, because this makes me feel not wanted. This makes me feel not loved. The fact that they have their own life, how dare them? That's how they think. And it's insane, guys. It is insane. As individuals, we are supposed to be happy and confident within ourselves. We're not supposed to rely on a partner for that. And if you are not those things, you should not have a partner until you do have some independence within yourself, some happiness, some uniqueness. You can articulate yourself. You're just doing well in life. You don't have to be perfect, but you have to know who you are. You have to know how things actually operate. Narcissists don't know. They are deregulated in their own emotions. They don't understand things, guys. They don't understand. So if you have a partner that is a narcissist, your life will be hell. As long as you're with them, your life will be hell. I don't care if you guys are married to one. I don't care how far in you guys are with these people. It is not worth it to have them in your life because they are slowly drowning you, because they are already drowning. It is virtually impossible to be involved in a narcissistic relationship, which is a trauma bond, and you being able to be yourself and you being able to be happy, because they will do everything in their power to strip that from you. That is their goal. That is their ultimate goal. And they view your happiness and independence, like I said, as rejection. That's how they feel. They feel rejected. The fact that you are yourself, that you're your true self. They view that as rejection. That's why they get the way they get. And you can't understand it. Like, what? What is going on? Their minds, guys, is somewhere else completely different. And they will think that you're driving them crazy by saying these things, because that's how they feel in their emotions, because they're dysregulated. So you'll never be on the same page as one, because you're yourself. You're probably a unique individual with confidence and happiness and prosperity and all these different things. On the other hand, they are dysregulated emotionally. Your independence, your confidence, your happiness pisses them off. They feel rejected. They feel not heard. They feel not seen. For the simple fact that they don't feel heard themselves. They don't feel seen themselves. It has nothing to do with you. You are a direct reflection of their shortcomings. They see you and it triggers them further. It triggers them further. It triggers them further to see you thrive in life, and they cannot do it. They need you to embrace their many dysfunctions. They want you to embrace all of their dysfunctions. They want to trap you in their dysfunctions. They want you to see their dysfunctions and kind of live in their dysfunctions. Bro, that's exactly what they do. They literally trap you. You can't be yourself. You can't live a life. They think they have to, like, they're so smothering. They're so smothering. And it's just insane to deal with. They don't get what they're doing. They see it as not wrong, but it is wrong. You are emotionally dysregulated. You don't even know what you're doing. And they will never admit it if you try to explain it to them. They will never admit it. So they need you to embrace their many dysfunctions. And that's why they get so angry and unhinged when you choose not to do so. Because there's going to come a point, guys, where you're just like, what the is this? I ain't doing this. What are you doing to me? And they're going to get mad, bro. They think it's normal. They think you should. They think you should just give your whole soul to them, because that's what they try to do. They try to take your soul and go on to someone else and take theirs, go on to someone else and take theirs, because they're so alone in their own soul. They don't have souls, guys. Something happened to them at some point. It took their soul. They're trying to live through other people because they're gone. Something happened to them at some point that has caused them to not be with us today. They can be with us physically and their body can be with us, but mentally, emotionally, bro, their brains do not operate like ours. They want to strip you of your independence. They want to strip you of your uniqueness. So if you guys have some covert narcissistic wife or girlfriend or whatever is going on, I don't know, and you feel like you just things can never just be smooth. Why do you think things can never be smooth? And in any relationship, it's not going to be just smooth 100% of the time. But can you even get past a day without your wife or girlfriend or vice versa just doing something wild? Out of nowhere, it's just like boom. That is not normal. That is not normal. And if you try to tell them that, they will blame it on their emotions. They will blame it on, well, I'm a woman. I'm just a girl. I'm a woman. You're not going to argue and go on and be drawn into a mosh pit every day of your life with a real woman. And the healthier you are as a human being, the more you know yourself, the more tension there's going to be with a narcissist because they can't play you. They can't drag you down as low as they would like because you refuse to give up your independence and your uniqueness. You want to keep that. You don't want to feel that pressure of what they're trying to take you in. And they think that's right. They think you should. They think you should relinquish your own true self and allow them to bring you down to hell just with them. That's how they think. It's disturbing. But they are disturbed. Look at the things they do, guys. Look at what's taken place. They're disturbed. And how long is this going to take for you guys to clue into? That's unknown. But it's going to be up to you guys to clue in. This ain't never going to get better. This person ain't never going to actually be what you need them to be. They will never. Something happened to them. It's sad. But that's what it is. It'll forever be that way. Unless a miracle happens where there's a tiny chance, because 90-some% of these individuals, bro, are never going to change. And they will forever be in denial. They are also counting on you to prop up their fragile egos. They want you to just prop them up because they can't do it themselves. They can't gain any life momentum themselves and get on the ball and gain any self-confidence. You're supposed to make them feel like this. You're supposed to make them feel like that. You know what? I don't need anybody to make me feel any better or any worse or anything, whatever. I don't need anyone to make me feel anything when I can make myself feel confident myself, healthy myself. And the fact that I am confident and healthy myself, I can now serve others. I can serve the right woman. I can serve my friends. I can serve my family because I am me, unique. But without that, there is nothing. Narcissists are leeches, guys, and they are counting on you to do everything for them. Everything. And no matter how much you try to tell them, they will never get it because their brains are not on the same wavelength as ours. They will never admit what they are either. They will just say, oh, well, I'm unique. You're not unique. You're not even yourself. There's something seriously wrong, but you can't tell them that. Here comes the anger. Here comes the unhinged wildness. You know they ain't right, bro. You know. You're not even human. Something's seriously wrong. Something is seriously wrong. And you can't tell them that, or else they'll take a panic attack and a fit and everything else. And you witness it, and it's like, point proven. Regular people, healthy people don't do that. It doesn't matter what happens, they don't do it. And the narcissist views everything as an attack, as an attack, as an attack on them. when you're actually trying to help them, when you're actually trying to show them the truth of how things are and how things have to be, they just take everything as an attack. If you call them out, it's an attack. You call them out for their BS. You try to show them, you know what, this is how you are. We're trying to tell you this. You have to improve. You have to see your own flaws. You have to see the things you're doing and understand that, you know what, there might be something wrong with your entire brain. So you're going to have to fix that. But once again, you can't tell them that. It's just this, they're in denial 24/7. They literally cannot hear it. And that is their downfall. They don't want to actually change. They might even say they do sometimes, but they're not gonna. And once again, your happiness and confidence is a reminder to them of their internal emptiness. Whenever you're presenting yourself to them, and you're in a good mood and you're flowing and you're at peace of mind, they can see that like a demon, bro. And they just like, they notice that you're just in a good mood and they just want to do something now to attack you. They want to do something now to bring you down. They want to say something. They want to cause a fight. They want to start drama. They want to start criticizing you about small things to get you mad because they're mad at you. They're mad at the world. They're mad at themselves. They're angry. They're just pissed. They're pissed off to even be alive. So when they see you doing your thing, when they see you at peace of mind, flowing in life, free, they want to destroy that in you guys. They want to destroy it. And that's why narcissists can destroy some of the best people on earth. How many times have we seen it happen? How many times have you guys been through it? How many times have I been through it? We've all been through it. And it's just, man. They'll just keep living in denial. And they will never change. They will never admit to what is actually happening. They cannot hear what you're saying because they refuse to hear it. They refuse to acknowledge that this is what it is. These individuals have no business in determining who you are going to be. You owe it to yourself to be your true self. We should all be our true selves. And if you're your true self and I'm my true self, that's going to make for a great relationship or a friendship or whatever else, because you're happy, I'm happy. Oh man, we can come together. We can share things. We can share happiness. We can share our love and our bonds together and everything else. And when we leave each other's presence, we're still in a good mood. We're still happy. We're still thriving because we already are, regardless of the person. But if you get a miserable person in your life and you're really got it going on, what do you guys think is going to happen? A shit show is going to happen. And they are going to try to bring you down to the bottom of the barrel just with them. And the mistake empaths make, the mistakes that I've made, the mistakes that some of you have made, is when we got it going on in life, we feel the need to fix others. We feel the need to fix other people. We feel the need to we see people hurting, we see people suffering, and we want the best for them. We want to bring them up. We see their potential, and we just want so bad to help them. And that's our downfall sometimes. We all get in a situation like that every now and then, and every single time, it comes back to bite us. Every single time, guys. 3 out of 3 times, 4 out of 4 times, 5 out of 5 times, it's happened to me that many times. It's a 100% success rate. When I try to do something like that, it burns me every time. Every time. You try to see the good in them, you try to bring them up, you try to give them a life they could never give themselves. You try to just make them happy. You try to help them, change them, heal them. You try so hard and you come up short. No matter how hard you try, because you can't. You cannot change a narcissistic individual. There's probably many other underlying issues going on. You can't change them, no matter how hard you try. So with that being said, guys, this is what narcissistic individuals really want to do to you. This is their ultimate goal. I'm pretty sure I hit the nail on the head in this video. This is pretty clear. This is pretty spot on. So any of you guys struggling in these situations, bro, you might want to think about releasing yourself, because it ain't going to get better. It's only going to get worse. And they will take your kindness as weakness. If they can sense or tell that you're allowing them to get away with things, they will continue to do it. They will continue to abuse you. The same things will happen until you set up boundaries. And guess what? When you set boundaries, the relationship is over. The friendships are gone. Because in their brains, they want to be able to do these things to you. They want to have that power over you. They want to be able to abuse you. They just don't view it that way, but that's actually what's happening, because their brains, guys, are dysfunctional. They are dysfunctional human beings. They can't function. That is their function, to abuse you, and they don't know it until you point it out. And even then, they undermine the abuse as if it's no big deal. You're just a snowflake. You're just whatever. You're just sensitive. But it's purebred abuse. Purely abuse. And they'll never take accountability for it because they don't care enough. That's how dysfunctional they are. And at the end of the day, guys, we should not be taking anything to do with these individuals personal. We should just pray for them, because we have the strength to do so. We don't have to hate them for what they've done to us. We can pray for them, we can heal, and we can move on. And Salah. And with that being said, God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top. This video's done. Don't forget to follow me on IG. Exact same username as here on YouTube. Let's get it.